Welcome to At Home with Anita Rosner. Today we're going to rustle up the Brussels. I'm talking Brussels sprouts. Now, if you have never seen what Brussels sprouts look like when they're growing, they look like this. Thick stalk. The Brussels sprouts grow like a tree. What I've done is I've plucked them off, trimmed them, cut off the stems, and now we're ready to prepare. My oven is preheating at 425, so let's get started. For this dish, what you will need is 1 pound of Brussels sprouts, some salt, some pine nuts, or whatever nuts you happen to prefer, thyme, olive oil, and I'm using a fig balsamic glaze, but if you don't have this, you can just use a little balsamic vinegar. Going to pour our Brussels sprouts into a bowl. Then I'm going to drizzle them with olive oil, season with some salt, add some thyme. Now these were fresh thyme sprigs that I got from the farmer's market, but I let them dry. And all I have to do is just massage them, and the thyme leaves will fall right into the bowl. And it releases the fragrance, like it's amazing. And you can smell it on your hands, and it just smells so good. Okay, toss. And once you're satisfied that these are well coated and well seasoned, we're just going to turn them out on a lined baking sheet. Smooth them out so they're basically in a single layer. Now we'll put these in our 425 oven for 25 minutes, and you want to stir them halfway through. So, while the Brussels sprouts are roasting, let's toast our pine nuts. Toasting nuts before you add them to any dish is always the way to go. It just gives them so much more flavor, it releases their oils, and it's very simple. We're just going to do this in a dry saute pan. I'm going to put the heat on medium-high. I'm using 1/3 cup of pine nuts. I'm just going to pour them in the dry pan. It happens pretty quickly, and you want to make sure they don't burn. You just want them nice and toasty. And I can already see some of them are starting to toast. All right, I'm turning off the heat because these look pretty good. They're fragrant. Now we'll just set them aside until the Brussels sprouts are done. Our Brussels sprouts are out of the oven and they smell amazing. You can smell the thyme. They're toasty and roasted. So we're going to put them right back in the bowl that we started with. Just be careful because it's hot. We'll add our toasted pine nuts. And now we're just going to give them a little drizzle of the balsamic glaze, if it'll come out. There we go. And give it a toss. All right. And as always, we taste as we're cooking to make sure that we don't have to adjust the seasoning. I'm going to add just a little pinch of salt to these. Now they're perfect. Just put them in a serving bowl and add them to your Thanksgiving table. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and until I see you next time, I hope you have a happy, safe, and healthy Thanksgiving.